Ito ang 106.3 Dance Radio. Dance Radio.
Prepare yourself.
Ang silid-aralan sa radyo, hatid namin ay makabagong paraan ng pagtuturo at kalaman. Mapaumaga, tanghali o hapon man yan, ang istasyong magbibigay impormasyon kahit saan man.
For something big.
Alright, here we go.
106.3 Dance Radio. Doña Aurora National High School, Santa Rita, Aurora, Isabela.
This
106.3 DWDR-FM. Pre-calculus, advanced algebra, intermediate algebra, trigonometry, elementary algebra, geometry. Mga araling dapat tuklasin. Mathematics Learning Area. Mathematics kahit saan, kahit kailan. Mathematics, maaasahan, inyong tututukan dito sa 106.3 DWDR-FM. Basta Dance Radio, learning is amazing!
Susunod pa dyan, sir.
Okay, good day to all our listeners. Okay na ba, sir? Ayan, especially po sa lahat ng grade 8 students. This is your school in the air, and it's mathematics time. It's Thursday. Hey, 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 feel na feel kong kumanta. Ninervyos tuloy ako. Kaya naman pagbigyan nyo ako, di ba? Di ba? Eto na. At ngayon, nandyan ka na, di mapaliwanag ang nadarama. Handa ako sa walang hanggan, di pasahin, di ka sasaktan. Woo! Mula noon hanggang ngayon, ikaw at ako. O, diba? Kung makita na lang ang audience impact ko mga anak dito, nakakatuwa. Trending na trending ang kantang yan at kung bakit, bahala na kayo dyan. Kaya naman, kami po ay nandito mula noon hanggang ngayon. Ikaw at ako ang dapat magtulungan upang makamit ang tagumpay na ating inaasam. O, di ba? Naitawid! Di ba? Hindi namin kayo paaasahin, kundi pasasayahin. Welcome to Math Alive sa Facebook Live. Welcome po, it's June 2, ikalawang araw ng June 2022. Second, RBI live streaming po ng ating Shift 2 Quarter 4 Mathematics 8. Kaya naman, lahat ng estudyante ay naanyayahan nating manood para manalo kayo ng tumataginting na papremyo. Okay, patuloy na inaanyayahan natin ng mga grade 7 kung nandyan kayo. Grade 9 and grade 10, magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Hello sa aking mga estudyanteng 7 Sining, 7 Kultura, and lalong-lalo na ang mga grade 8 na napakaraming comment na ngayon. Grade 8 SPJ and grade 8 SPA. Yours truly is Ma'am Rowella S. Santos and my partner again, na-miss ko siya, no? Ma'am Jen!
Hello. Ayan. We can choose gratitude over bitterness.
Wow.
We can choose joy over pain. We can choose freedom over guilt. We can choose love. And we can choose forgiveness.
Parang pamilya na yan.
Ramdam na ramdam ko talagang bawat katagang yan ni Moira.
Yes.
Anong connect?
Anong
Diba?
connect?
Kasi naman, partner, ang lesson natin ngayon is about counting numbers of occurrences.
Yes.
Yung binibilang mo kung ilang beses na siyang nagsinungaling. Kung ilang beses na siyang naglihim. Kung ilang beses na siyang nag-cheat.
Oh my God.
Ayan. Pampagana lang po ng umaga yan. Amazing morning sa ating lahat. Nakakamiss naman kayo. Kaya naman kami ay nagbalik at bumabati sa inyong lahat ng isang napakagandang umaga.
Yes.
Welcome to Math Alive sa Facebook Live. Ayan, dinaan ko na lang sa mga lines kasi hindi ako makakanta.
Oo, naguhugot-hugot ka na nga.
Greetings sa mga estudyante kong 8 Lavender at 8 Maroon. I miss you. Mga anak, para sa inyo ang live discussion na to. Kaya sana ay makinig at makibahagi kayo sa discussion hanggang sa dulo. Ayan. Binabati ko din ang aking mga 7 Jacinto at 7 Lapu-Lapu. Siyempre, hindi ko kakalimutan ang aking advisory class, ang 7 Lavender, 7 Del Pilar. At siyempre, ang 10 Acacia, binabati ko din. Buenos dias sa inyong lahat. Siyempre, ang pinakamaalab na pagbati ay para sa aking anak na si Liz na natutulog pa ngayon. I miss you, baby ko. Ang ating live discussion ngayon, partner, ay para sa mga minamahal nating grade 8. Yes. So excited na talaga ako, partner. Kaya naman, wag na nating patagalin. Katulad ni Moira,
Ay!
marunong din naman ako magpaubaya. Kaya ikaw na, partner, ang magpakilala.
Hindi ako masyadong prepared dito. Okay, tinatanggap ko pagpapaubaya mo. Okay, baka kasama po natin ang ating mga learning facilitators, Teacher Lori Lee Vinitura, and Teacher Mylene J. Ralutin, our RBI scriptwriter and presentation designer. And of course, nandito rin po nakasuporta ang ating electronic raffle organizers, Teacher Mardy C. De La Cruz, Teacher Judith S. Gamilo, at nandyan din, nanonood din si Teacher Janice Bills A. Simon.
And
Hello!
si Sir Sunny.
Yes, and Sir Sunny. Ayan. Shout out po sa aming supportive head teacher, Mommy Merlinda D. Dante. And of course, sa ating officer in charge, head teacher 5, Ma'am Ofelia S. Ralutin. Good morning po
Good
sa
morning
inyong
po.
lahat, lalo na sa ating mga sponsor ng ating load, Ma'am Larna Tan Nevado and Engineer Ali J. Bagulo. Maraming
Ayan.
salamat.
Thank you.
So bago tayo magpaubaya, mga anak, wag na wag kayong bibitaw. Kapit lang. Dahil parating na ang ating RBI lesson na ang title ay tungkol sa counting number of occurrences of an outcome in an experiment. Ano bang objectives, ma'am?
Ayan. Dito tayo sa objective. Seryoso na tayo, partner. At the end of the discussion, you are expected to count the number of occurrences of an outcome in an experiment.
Yes.
Using letter A, systematic listing, letter B, tree diagram,
And letter C, systematic listing and fundamental counting principle. Ayan. Kaya naman, bago tayo magpatuloy at magpaubaya sa ating RBI, ibibigay na po namin ang question number 1. Kung marami kayong tanong sa isip, kami rin ay may tanong ngayon.
Okay.
Ano ba unang tanong, Ma'am Jen?
Eto na.
Paki-flash na po ang ating unang tanong at
Ang
pakibasa
ating
po.
first question.
Yes.
How many two-digit numbers may be written or formed with the digits 2, 4, and 6?
Ayan, ulitin
Ayan,
natin.
ulitin natin.
Kasi walang choices
How
yata
many
to.
two-digit numbers may be written or formed with the digits 2, 4, and 6?
Okay.
No choices.
Yes. So, ayun ang tanong mga anak. Kaya naman para kayong manalo, ibigay or isulat or i-type sa ating comment section ang inyong name, section, your answer, and your cellphone number sa ating comment box para naman manalo kayo. Wala tayong choices na binigay, ano?
Wala, partner.
Kaya ibigay ninyo yung number na hinihingi namin dyan. Name section, question number 1, answer, and cellphone number para
Yeah.
naman kayo ang ma-shoutout namin sa unang 10 nakakuha ng correct answers. Ito na ang pinakihintay natin, ang ating RBI lesson, mga anak. Huwag na huwag kayong bibitaw, kapit lang at siguradong babalikan namin kayo. Sana all bumabalik. Okay. So wag tayong aalis, pakinggan na po natin ang ating RBI lesson.
Huwag
Stay
kayong aalis.
tuned. Yes.
Dance Radio, sinihan sa radyo. mabago, paraan ang pagtuturo.
Wala nang makakapigil pa. Sulong Arangkada 106.3 Dance Radio sa Aurora, Isabela.
Edukasyo'y susulong, basta na magtulong-tulong. Sulong edukalidad, Dance Radio. Learning is amazing.
Precalculus,
Advanced Algebra,
Intermediate Algebra, Trigonometry,
Elementary Algebra,
Geometry, mga aralin na dapat tuklasin.
Mathematics Learning Area,
Mathematics, kahit saan, kahit kailan.
Mathematics maaasahan.
Inyong tututukan dito sa
106.3
Dance Radio.
Learning is amazing!
An amazing day, our dear listeners, especially to our grade 8 learners. It is indeed a blessed and an exciting day because today you will be learning another interesting lesson in mathematics. Are you ready, my dear learners?
Yes, sir!
This is your school on the air in grade 8 mathematics. It is a great privilege that you can join us in another episode of Fun-Filled Learning Experience through radio. I am teacher Rufino Arpomeda Jr., your radio host for today. Make it a habit to tune in to our station 106.3 DWDR-FM Dance Radio. At this moment, I expect that with you are your Mathematics 8 learning activity sheets for this week, your paper, pen, ruler, and calculator. If not yet, please get them now for you will need them as we proceed to your lesson for today. I hope everything is set and you are now ready and excited to listen and learn from our lesson, which is all about counting the numbers of occurrences of an outcome in an experiment. Here is your radio teacher, Teacher Ruela S. Santos.
Good day, grade 8 learners! Today is indeed an exciting day. I am your radio teacher, Teacher Ruela S. Santos. I will be with you for our lesson on counting the number of occurrences of an outcome in an experiment. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am!
Okay. First, let me give you some reminders. You can jot down important points on your paper as we go on with the discussion, and most importantly, you must listen attentively for a better understanding of the lesson. Is it clear, dear learners?
Yes, ma'am!
Before we start our lesson on counting number of occurrences of an outcome in an experiment, let us review the different terms you will encounter again as we go on with our lesson. The different words are experiment, outcome, sample space, and event. Who can give me the definition of an experiment?
Experiment is any procedure that can be infinitely repeated and has a well-defined set of possible outcomes, ma'am.
That is right. Any procedure that can be infinitely repeated and has a well-defined set of possible outcomes is known as experiment. What about outcome? What can you understand about outcome?
Outcome is the possible result of an event that depends on probability, ma'am.
Yes! The possible result of an event that depends on probability is what you call an outcome. Now, Let's have sample space. What is sample space?
Sample space is a set of all possible outcomes or results of an experiment, ma'am.
Very good. Sample space is a set of all possible outcomes or results of an experiment. What about the word event? What do we mean by the word event in mathematics?
Event is a set of outcomes of an experiment or the subset of the sample space, ma'am.
That's correct. A set of outcomes of an experiment or the subset of the sample space is what you call an event. Excellent answers, my dear learners. These terms, experiment, outcome, sample space, and event, are connected to our lesson today about counting the number of occurrences of an outcome in an experiment. Our objective today is counting the number of occurrences of an outcome in an experiment using table, tree diagram, systematic listing, and fundamental counting principle. Are you ready, dear learners?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know how to play Jack and Poy, dear learners?
Yes, ma'am.
How many choices do we have? What are they?
There are 3 choices, which are stone, paper, and scissors, ma'am.
How many winnings do you need to be declared as winner?
3 out of 5 games, ma'am.
Do you know the chant while playing Jack and Poy? Will you recite it?
Jack and Poy, hali-hali hoy, sinong matalo siyang tengkoy? Jack and Poy, hali-hali hoy, sinong matalo siyang tengkoy?
Wow, you still know it. How about rolling a die? Can you give the set of all possible outcomes or the sample space of rolling a die?
For the sample space of rolling a die, S is equal to the set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, ma'am.
That is right. Any more?
Ma'am, the total number of possible outcomes are 6.
Very good. How about the sample space and total number of possible outcomes of flipping a coin?
For the sample space of flipping a coin, S is equal to the set of head and tail, ma'am.
Yes, you are right. What else?
Ma'am, the total number of possible outcomes are 2.
That's a clever answer. You have remembered them. It is important to know the total number of outcomes in a probability experiment. So, open your learning activity sheets on page 6 in order to find the total number of possible outcomes in the given problem. Suppose at a particular restaurant, you have 3 choices for appetizers: soup, salad, or brownies, and 3 choices for a main course: hamburger, sandwich, and spaghetti. You are allowed to choose exactly one item from each category for your meal. How many different meal options do you have? Okay, I will guide you to find the possible options. Get your paper, pen, and ruler. In your paper, draw a table with 4 rows and 4 columns. Ready? Go, go, go! Are you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In the first column, second row, write soup. In the next row, write salad. And in the last row, write brownies. Next is write hamburger in the first row, second column. In the next column, write sandwich. And the last column, write spaghetti. Are you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Combine by writing the given appetizers and main courses in the blank table cells. Alright, what are the meal combinations in the second column?
The combination of meals is soup plus hamburger, salad plus hamburger, brownies plus hamburger, ma'am.
Very good answer. It seems you are craving to eat the mentioned meal. How about the meal combinations in the third column?
The combination of meals is soup plus sandwich, salad plus sandwich, brownies plus sandwich, ma'am.
Wow! Brilliant answer! What is the meal combination in the last column?
The combination of meals is soup plus spaghetti, salad plus spaghetti, and brownies plus spaghetti, ma'am.
You're right, my dear learners. As seen in the table, the combination of meals is soup plus hamburger, salad plus hamburger, brownies plus hamburger. In the next column are soup plus sandwich, salad plus sandwich, and brownies plus sandwich. And in the last column, the combinations are soup plus spaghetti, salad plus spaghetti, and brownies plus spaghetti. By this type of technique, we can say that there are 9 possible options for meal combinations. Do you know the name of this first technique of counting the number of the total outcomes in an experiment?
Yes, ma'am. We use the table technique. I feel hungry right now.
Okay, let's pause for a short break and have your snack.
Naku, malapit na ang pasahan ng outputs.
Retrieval time na naman. Narito ang mga dapat mong tandaan sa pagpasa ng outputs mo, Kadonyan.
Tiyaking nakasulat ang iyong pangalan sa bawat subject na iyong ipapasa.
Oops, huwag ding kalimutang isulat ang iyong seksyon kung saan ka kabilang.
Mahalagang lagyan din ng label na Week 1,
Week 2, 3 o 4 ang iyong outputs kung anong aralin
at bilang nito upang malaman ng guro kung kumpleto ang iyong ipinasang outputs sa bawat linggo. Kadonyan!
Maaari, isulat din ang pangalan ng iyong guro sa bawat subject.
Kung may color coding, sundin ito upang madaling malaman ng iyong advisor at maibigay sa tamang guro.
Paghiwalayin ang mga sagutang papel sa bawat subject.
Huwag paghaluin ang iyong mga sagot sa dalawang subject sa iisang papel.
Kung masusunod mo ang mga ito, tiyak ang mga guro ay hindi malilito.
Sa pagpasa ng mga outputs, tiyaking maayos at organisado.
Ayusin ang output batay sa mga sumusunod na bawat aralin.
Una, sagot ng mga gawain. Pangalawa, refleksyon.
Pangatlo, lingguang pagtataya.
At pang-apat, summative test kung mayroon.
Isang paalala mula sa pamunuan ng Tonya Aurora National High School at ng istasyong ito.
We're back! Let us have the second technique, the use of tree diagram. What is a tree diagram?
A tree diagram is simply a way of representing a sequence of events, ma'am.
Yes! A tree diagram is simply a way of representing a sequence of events and particularly useful in probability since it records all possible outcomes in a clear and uncomplicated manner. In your paper, draw 3 rectangular boxes aligned vertically. In the first box, write lemon. In the second box, write milk tea. And in the third box, write orange juice. Ready? Go, go, go! Are you done?
Yes, ma'am!
Next, draw 9 rectangular boxes near the first 3 boxes. Ready? Go, go, go! In the first box, write muffins. In the second box, write biscuits. And in the third box, write cornbread. Repeat writing the same in the other remaining 6 boxes. Ready? Go, go, go! Next, connect the cold drinks to the 3 boxes. Ready? Go, go, go! Are you done, dear learners?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let us now count the branches at the final level. Are there how many possible outcomes do we have? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Ma'am, there are 9 outcomes.
Yes, there are 9 outcomes. What are the 9 snack options?
Lemon plus muffins, lemon plus biscuits, lemon plus cornbread, milk tea plus muffins, milk tea plus biscuits, milk tea plus cornbread, orange juice plus muffins, orange juice plus biscuits, and orange juice plus cornbread, ma'am.
Perfect answer! The third technique is the systematic listing. What can you understand about systematic listing?
Ma'am, the outcomes for an event can be listed in an organized or systematic way to make sure that none of the possible outcomes is missed out.
What a very good description of systematic listing. Using the tree diagram, this technique, snacks options are systematically listed without missing any possibility or listing a possibility more than once. The list at the end will be counted properly. As you can see, 9 snack options are listed. Can you follow, my dear learners?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, let us take the last technique, the fundamental counting principle. What is the fundamental counting principle?
The fundamental counting principle states that if there are P ways to do one thing and Q ways to do another thing, then there are P times Q ways to do both things.
That is a great description. Have you encountered a dilemma of what to wear in going out for an outing or going to the mall? Suppose you have 2 t-shirts, 3 jeans, and 4 shorts. How many different pair of clothes options do you have?
Applying the counting rule, I will multiply the events together. So, 2 t-shirts times 3 jeans times 4 shorts. The answer is 24, ma'am.
Wow, you are amazing! Yes, the counting rule is a way to figure out the number of outcomes in a probability problem. Basically, you just multiply the events together to get the total number of outcomes. Is it clear, dear learners?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's try to answer the activity number 1 in your learning activity sheets on page 8. Use tables to count the number of outcomes in drawing 2 balls in succession and with replacement from a box containing 1 red ball, 1 white ball, and 1 green ball. Ready? Go, go, go! Are you done?
Yes, ma'am.
What is your answer?
Ma'am, I drew a table with 4 rows and 4 columns. In the first column, second row, I wrote R. In the third row, I wrote W. And in the last row, I wrote G. In the second column, first row, I wrote R. In the third column, I wrote W. And in the last column, I wrote G. Using the rows and columns, the outcomes are RR, WR, GR, RW, WW, GW, GR, RW, GW, 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 RG, WG, and GG. So there are 9 possible outcomes in problem number 1.
Wow! Magnificent answer! You really listened well in our discussion. Let's answer problem number 2. How many possible outcomes are there in tossing one coin and rolling a die? Ready? Go, go, go! Are you done? What is the answer?
Ma'am, I drew a table with 3 rows and 7 columns. In the first column, second row, I wrote H, which represents the head of the coin. In the next row, I wrote T, which is the tail of the coin. In the first row, second column, I wrote 1 up to 6 since a die has 6 sides, using the rows and columns. The outcomes are H1, T1, H2, T2, H3, T3, H4, T4, H5, T5, H6, and T6. Therefore, there are 12 possible outcomes in problem number 2.
That's great! You've learned a lot from today's lesson. Is there any question or clarification regarding the 4 techniques used in counting the number of occurrences of an outcome in an experiment?
None, ma'am!
I hope so. Now, let us have a recap of the different concepts we have discussed. What are the 4 techniques in counting the number of occurrences of an outcome in an experiment?
The 4 techniques in counting numbers are the use of tables, tree diagram, systematic listing, and the fundamental counting principles, ma'am.
Marvelous! Why do we need to know these techniques?
Ma'am, there is a need to know these techniques in order to compute the probability of any event in our lives, especially when we are given many options to consider, and this will help us decide which option we are going to choose.
Amazing! What a beautiful reflection you shared! Wow, we're done! You did it well, my dear learners. That ends our session for today. Continue answering activities 2, 3, and 4 to enhance your skills. Your next lesson is about probability of simple event. You can already have an advanced reading about the topic. This has been your radio teacher, Teacher Rowella S. Santos. Thank you for listening and participating. God bless everyone. Bye!
Thank you so much, Teacher Rowella. Congratulations, dear learners. You are done with your lesson. On behalf of the production team, I would like to thank our script writer, Teacher Mylene J. Ralutin. Members of the Quality Assurance Team and script editors, Teacher Beverly L. Ramirez and Ma'am Merlinda D. Dante, Head Teacher 5 of the Mathematics Learning Area. And yours truly, Teacher Rufino R. Pomeda Jr., the Technical Specialist and your radio host, leaving you a quote from Albert Einstein. Not all things worth counting are countable, and not all things that are count are worth counting. Thank you so much. May our God bless us always and keep us safe. Goodbye!
Precalculus,
Advanced Algebra,
Intermediate Algebra, Trigonometry,
Elementary Algebra,
Geometry, mga aralin na dapat tuklasin.
Mathematics Learning Area,
Mathematics, kahit saan, kahit kailan.
Mathematics maaasahan.
Inyong tututukan dito sa
106.3
Dance Radio.
Learning is amazing! Dance Radio, silid-aralan sa radyo, atid namin makabago, paraan ang pagtuturo.
Wala nang makakapigil pa. Sulong Arangkada 106.3 Dance Radio sa Aurora, Isabela.
Edukasyo'y susulong, basta na magtulong-tulong, sulong edukalidad. Dance Radio, learning is amazing. Ayan, there you have it mga anak, the RBI about counting number of occurrences of an outcome in an experiment. And I think we are ready for the winner for Math Roulette question number 1. Ano ba ang tamang sagot sa
Okay,
tanong na to,
for question
partner?
number 1, the correct answer is 9 two-digit numbers.
Yes, so siyam na 2-digit na numbers ang tamang sagot.
Yan.
Kaya naman, shout out naman dyan sa mga nakapag-send kahit wala tayong choices. Talaga namang nag-send sila ng correct entries. Cassandra Javier, Arian Faye Carnate, Sweet Alfate Arenzana, Jamie Miel Lamug, Mar Rumbawa, Lizary Apaga, Lana Chloe Partible, Nora Rosette, Kate Magaway, and Aslyn Timoteo. Congratulations na sa tamang sagot. Ayan.
Ayan, sa
Nakikita
i-raffle
na natin. May mata akong nakikita.
Ang
Okay.
laki. Oh, sabi, bawal mandaya. Kikita kita.
And it's okay. Congratulations, Sky. Lana Chloe Partible.
Congratulations.
Yes. Kaya
Ayan.
naman, wag na nating patagalin, partner.
Yes,
Let's
partner,
give
bigyan
them
mo ng question
number
number
2. Okay, makinig mabuti, ano? Here is question number 2. Ayan. Popcorn at a movie theater comes in regular, large, and jumbo sizes. And it comes either plain or buttered. How many choices of popcorn do you have? Again, popcorn at the movie theater comes in regular, large, and jumbo sizes. And it comes either plain or buttered. How many choices of popcorn do you have? A, 6. B, 8. C, 10.
Ayan. I-type lamang ang inyong pangalan, ang inyong grade and section. Paki-indicate po dyan ang question number 2, your answer, and your cell phone number para ma-valid ang inyong sagot.
Ayan.
Ulitin ko yung
Correct.
pangalan nyo, your grade and section, question number 2, your answer, and your cell phone number.
Ayan, thank you, partner. Kaya naman, hindi ko na po patatagalin. May we call our learning facilitators for the first part and the review. Go, 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 Ma'am Mylene. Geraldine, taas na energy nito mga anak. Abang-abang.
Ayan.
Go, 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 Ma'am.
Blissful morning, everyone! Especially to my grade 8 Aquamarine, Cyan, and Ivory. And shout out ko si Ma'am Emily C. Valenzuela sa Araling Panlipunan Learning Area. Bakit? Kasi sabi niya sa akin, Ma'am Mylene, hindi kita naririnig na nagla-live, sabi niya. Kaya, Ma'am Emily, andito na ako. Okay. Mami Marley, wag kang mainggit, ha? Lagi ka namang nakikinig kasi sa amin. Nandyan lang, suporta mo lang. Okay, let's take now our review on the different terms on probability. Examples of probability experiments are, ay unahin natin ang experiment. Any procedure that can be infinitely repeated and has a well-defined set of possible outcomes known as the sample space. So kung naririnig natin yung experiment sa probability, ano ba ang mga ito? So ito yung mga halimbawa. Throwing a die. Ito, nilalaro nyo ito. Tossing a coin. Nung mga bata kami, laro namin ito, yung Karakrus. Nagpupusta-pustahan kami dito. Oo, tapos yung matatalo, pupunasan ng uling sa muka o kaya pera. Then, another experiment is rotating a spinner. Ito yung ruleta. Yung nakikita nyong ruleta natin, halimbawa ng probability experiment yan, mga anak. Then, number 4 is drawing a card from a pack of playing cards. Ito, hindi ako marunong dito. O, yung mga iba, sunggo-sunggo. Ano pa yung mga, tong-its. Pares-pares. O, yan yung mga laro sa drawing a card from a pack of playing cards. So, yan ang mga experiments, mga anak, sa probability. Another term is outcome. A possible results of a probability experiment. Sa outcome, halimbawa, nag-toss ka ng coin. Ano yung pwedeng lalabas? So, pag initsa mo yung coin, ang pwedeng lumabas, tao, pwedeng ibon, or head, or tail. So, yun sa ating outcome. Ba't kaya ibon? Mga kasama ko kamat alive. Okay. So, bakit daw ibon? Kasi ang mga coins kasi natin nung araw, mga anak, ay ibon kasi yung nasa likod niya. Tapos yung nasa harap, tao na picture nila Jose Rizal, o yung mga bayani. So, ganon. Then, next term is the sample space. Set of all possible outcomes or results of an experiment. So, ano ba ang sample space? Pag tinos natin yung dalawang coins, ano daw ba yung mga possible na lalabas? So, pwedeng head at saka head, yung dalawang tao ang lalabas, o kaya yung dalawang ibon o yung tail, and then kaya isang head, isang tail, at saka tail and head. Okay, so yun yung mga sample space, mga anak. So ito yung ating review, mga terms na ma-encounter natin dito sa ating lesson. Okay? So let us take the first way or technique of counting the number of occurrences of an outcome in an experiment. So the first one is, kung nakinig kayo sa RBI natin kanina, mga anak, very clear ang explanation doon. Parang uulitin lang namin sa live kasi yung mga hindi nakapakinig ng RBI, maririnig nyo ulit sa live discussion or makikita nyo pa sa ating screen. So una ay ang tabular form or yung tinatawag nating table. This type of counting technique makes use of rows and columns and counting the number of inner table cells for the total outcome. Or, table is a way of organizing the simple points of an experiment using a table. So let's take now the first example. For your morning snack, you may choose from coffee, milk, or juice. You also have 2 choices for sandwich, ham, or tuna. Ang sarap, nakakagutom. Sana all ganito ang breakfast natin. So paano natin makukuha yung mga possible outcomes, mga anak? Sa paggawa ng table, ito yung tinatawag nating product table. Parang yung sa multiplication table ba? Ilista muna yung drinks at yung sandwich at isulat sa unang row at pangalawang column yung ating gagawin. So tingnan natin dun sa screen, di ba anak? Ang row ay yung pa-horizontal. Kung saan yan, nakasulat yung juice, coffee, and then milk. Then yung column, yung pababa, isulat natin yung ham at saka tuna. So tingnan nyo yung pagka parang multiplication table natin ay juice times ham. Ang lalabas is juice and ham. Then coffee and ham. Milk and ham. Sa juice naman ngayon, juice tuna, coffee tuna, milk tuna. Kaya kung titignan mo ngayon yung mga options natin mga anak, kung how many possible snacks are there, magkakaroon tayo ng 6 na pwede nating pagparis-parisin doon sa ibinigay na example. So madali lang anak pagka-table, di ba? O, ganun lang kadali. Okay? So ilan ang possible outcomes na kanina? 6, ano? Okay, let's proceed to the next example. A certain brand of bicycles is available in 3 colors. Okay, ito sa mga mahilig magbike, mababae o malalaki. Siyempre, gusto natin yung magandang itsura ng bike. Yung kung minsan napaka-expensive pa, umaabot sa 20K. Na? Okay, so dito sa ating example, ano daw ang pipiliin nyo kung sakali? Or ilan yung pamimilian? So, the 2 different seats, economy and custom. Then ang tanong, how many different bicycles could be bought? Kung halimbawa kayo ay bibili ng inyong bisikleta. So, gaya ng ginawa natin doon sa unang example kanina, gagawa ulit tayo ng table. Tapos isulat nyo yung 3 kulay, yellow, blue, and red. And then doon sa column naman, economy and then custom. So parang sa product table ulit, multiply natin yung yellow saka yung economy, YE. Yun na lang code ang nilagay natin. Meron din tayong BE, blue and economy, red economy, yellow custom, blue custom, at saka red custom. Halimbawa mga anak, dagdagan nga natin halimbawa ng black. At saka dun sa column ay lalagyan natin ng costly. Siyempre, madadagdagan ng yellow, YC, blue C, BC, at saka another BC, black, at saka costly. So dun sa una, pag titignan natin yung outcome, magiging 6 din. Pero pag dinagdagan natin, ilan ang magiging options? So, madadagdagan ng 3, kaya magiging 9. So, ganun anak ang paggamit ng unang technique, yung ating table form. So, saan na tayo, Ma'am Loy? Okay, sa second technique na tayo or second way, it is the tree diagram. Bakit tree diagram? This method is called tree diagram because the possible outcomes are counted based on stages that are branched out. Or, a tree diagram is a picture of all possible outcomes as an event unfolds. The use of line segments emanating from an event to an outcome helps in counting all possible outcomes. Ano yung example natin? Una, a prospective buyer of a new car, sana all, makabili ng new car. Toy car. O, toy car na lang daw sabi ni Ma'am Loy. Can choose between manual or matic. Ma'am Ella, ano yung sasakyan mo? Manual or automatic?
Matic, ma'am.
Okay. Automatic. Oo. Sa mga babae kasi, prefer nila ang prefer nila ang manual para hindi na daw magkakambyo-kambyo kasi ang mga lalaki lang ang mahiring magkambyo. Okay, automatic and manual transmission and can also choose from colors. Red, blue, pink, or green. Ay, ang ganda ng pink, Ma'am Mardy. Nasaan ka na? Favorite kasi ni Ma'am Mardy ang pink. How many different choices does the buyer have? Ayan, siguro kayang-kaya nyo ng mga anak na i-plot yan sa tree diagram. Okay, so makikita natin sa screen yung kanyang solution. Yan, maliwanag na maliwanag. Unahin natin ilagay yung transmission. Siyempre, manual and automatic. And then isusunod natin sa branch nung tree natin ay yung color. So may manual red, manual blue, manual pink. Bibili na daw si Ma'am Mardy bukas ng manual pink. Pasakay kami, Ma'am Mardy, ha? Saan tayo pupunta? Okay, tapos meron tayong green manual. O doon naman sa automatic, automatic red, automatic blue, automatic pink, and automatic green. So kung titignan natin yung brown, yung pinakalas na branch nung tree natin, bibilangin lang natin. So ilan lahat? There are 8 possible outcomes or options sa ating tree diagram. Itong technique na ito ay ginagamit kapag yung possibilities ay maliit lamang. Pwedeng gamitin ito kapag ang given ay hindi naaapektuhan yung isang given. Okay? Maliwanag ba mga anak? O, tingnan natin yung pangalawang halimbawa ulit. Example number 2, Jim has 3 pairs of pants, 2 shirts, and 2 hats. How many different ways can he dress? Ayan. Tignan natin yung kanyang solution. Ayan. Ang gwapo naman ni Jim. Okay. Yan yung kanyang solution natin sa tree diagram. Ililista muna natin yung pants 1, pants 2, pants 3. Yun yung unang branch. Then yung second branch, ilalagay natin yung shirt 1, shirt 2, siyempre paparis mo pa rin sa pants 2 yung shirt 1 and shirt 2. Paparis mo pa rin yung pants 3 yun dun sa shirt 1 and shirt 2. Tapos ilan ba yung hats niya? Yun na naman yung ibra-browns natin isa-isa dun sa shirt 1, shirt 2, shirt 1, shirt 2 sa pants na pangalawa. Then sa pants na pangatlo, shirts 1, shirt 2, ilalagay din natin si hat 1 and then si hat 2. Kaya kung titignan mo yung huling branch ng ating tree diagram, bibilangin mo yon. So ilan yung kinalabasan? So there are 12 possible outcomes. So ganun lang ang mag-tree diagram mga anak. Okay, ngayon, ano ang mapupulot nating aral anak sa example number 2? So tungkol sa gamit, di ba? Maski kokonti yung gamit natin, gaya niyan, meron lang siyang 3 pantalon, may 2 t-shirts, may 2 siyang balanggot, pero kung titignan mo, parang magsusuot siya ng 12 na iba-iba. Oh, pwede na siyang 2 weeks, di ba mga anak? So, nasa nagdadala yan, maski hindi mga branded o kaya kung yung ating bago yung mga gamit natin, basta alam natin pag pares-paresin, ay magkakaroon tayo ng maraming isusuot. Okay, so sana mga anak, nasundan ninyo yung 2 technique natin, yung sa table at saka yung sa tree diagram. Okay, back to you, Ma'am Ella and Ma'am Jen.
Thank you so much po, Ma'am Mylene, sa first part. Ang saya-saya, no? Laging may option ang ating buhay. Nasa sayo kung ano ang pipiliin mo. Okay, I think we are now ready for Roletta question number 2. Ano bang correct answer?
Ang tamang sagot is letter A, 6.
Ayan, congratulations po sa mga nag-send ng correct entries. Aslin Timoteo, Asli Timoteo, Alan Gian Gidayaw, Lizary Apaga, Jamie Miel Lamug, Christep Kalika, Cassandra Javier, Nora Rosete, Alessandra Opiana, Maria Adelfa Agonoy. Congrats na agad-agad. And our lucky winner
Meron akong grade 8 lavender.
Is
Pin na po.
okay, ayan.
Spin.
Oo.
Ayan. Sama na lang yung grade 8 lavender.
Congratulations!
Oh!
Wow!
Oops. Okay. Jamie Miel Lamu, congratulations.
Aristotle, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Huwag na natin patagalin. Let's give them question number 3.
Ayan, this is now our question number 3. If there are 7 doors providing access to Doña Aurora National High School, in how many ways can a person enter the hall by one door and leave by a different door?
Wow.
Again, if there are 7 doors providing access to Doña Aurora National High School, in how many ways can a person enter the hall by one door and leave by a different door?
Wow, interesting to ha. Papasok ka sa 7, lalabas
Itong
ka sa
pintuan ng
iba.
lalabasan.
Okay, tingnan natin ha. Kaya
Pipilian
kailangan
mo.
makinig kayo. And now, para makita natin kung sino makakuha ng correct answer, please send your name, section, question number 3, your cell phone number, and i-comment na yan sa ating comment section. Kaya't ano pang hinihintay nyo? Go, go, go! Ayan, wag na po nating patagalin. May we call again our learning facilitators for the second part of the discussion. Ma'am Lorelie Vinitura, go, go, go!
Hello! Once again, good morning to our dear grade 8 learners, especially to my 8 tangerine and 8 purple students. Sana nakikinig at aktibong nakikilahok kayo sa ating talakayan, mga anak. Magparamdam naman kayo. Paki-comment ulit ang inyong section sa ating comment box para sa inyong attendance. Okay? Para sa inyo ito, mga anak. Okay, let us continue. Na-discuss ni Ma'am Mylene yung first 2 way of counting the number of occurrences. I will also discuss to you the 2 remaining methods. Okay, the third one is systematic listing. In this technique, all options are systematically listed without missing any possibility or listing a possibility more than once. Okay? Para din itong sa 3 diagram na ginawa kanina ni Ma'am Mylene. Okay? Let us take this example. There are 4 number cards as shown below. How many different 2-digit numbers can be formed? Or can we form? Okay. Ang digit natin ay 8, 4, 2, and 1. Isa-isahin nating ilista, gaya din ng ginawa sa 3 diagram. Unahin natin sa digit 8. Siyempre, hindi na uulit, kaya so doon sa second digit, ang pamimilian na lang natin ay 4, 2, and 1. Kaya kung ililista natin yon or systematically listing, 8, 4, 8, 2, and 8, 1. Kunin natin yung second number 4. Siyempre, hindi mauulit sa last digit, so ang pamimilian na lang natin ay 8, 2, and 1. Ganun ulit. So, ilista ulit natin. So, 4, 8, 4, 2, and 4, 1. Ganun din ulit sa 2. So, 8, 4, 1 yung last digit natin. So, 2, 8, 2, 4, 2, 1. And sa last one natin, number natin 1. Ang last digit natin ay 8, 4, and 2. So, ang combination doon ay 1, 8, 1, 4, and 1, 2. So, ilan lahat ang possible different 2-digit numbers na pwede nating mabuo? So, meron tayong 12. Pero kung may nauulit, anak, halimbawa, possible yung, pwede yung may nauulit na number. So, doon sa unang set natin, pwede nating ulitin ang 8. Kung walang restriction na different ang word na doon, halimbawa pwede ang 8, so madadagdagan yung bilang ng ating 2-digit numbers. Magiging 14, madadagdagan bawat set. Okay? Naiintindihan ba natin? So systematic listing meaning isa-isahin ninyo para rin siyang tree diagram. Okay, let us take this second example. There are 4 number cards as shown below. Parehas na number. 4, 8, 2, and 1. How many different 3-digit numbers can we form? Gaya din nung ginawa natin kanina, ibibigay namin yung sample using ang first digit natin o yung hundreds place natin ay 8. Okay? So sa tens digit natin, 3 na lang yung pamimilian natin, which are 4, 2, and 1. Dun sa ones digit natin, sa last digit natin, kung 4 yung tens digit natin, 2 na lang ang pamimilian natin doon. So we have 2, 1. Dun sa tens digit na 2, ang pamimilian na lang natin ay 4 and 1. Doon sa 1, na tens digit natin, ang pamimilian natin ay 4 and 2. So, ang mabubuo natin ay 842, 841, 224, 221, 814, and 812. Uulitin mo yan, gamit na naman na ang hundreds digit natin ay 4. So, hindi na natin naipakita dito sa ating slide using yung 4 ang ating hundreds place. Sana nakukuha nyo. Kaya meron din ulit 6 na ma-form using 4 as our hundreds place. Ganon din sa 2 na hundreds place value natin at yung 1. So, ilan lahat ang possible 3-digit numbers na pwede nating mabuo? So, 6 itong first number natin na 8. So, magiging times 4, kaya magiging 24. So, there are 24 different 3-digit numbers na pwede nating mabuo. Pero kung pwede ang nauulit, madadagdagan ulit yon. So, magiging 64 naman yon. Okay? Okay. Let us have the next way or the last way of counting number of occurrences of an outcome in an experiment. We call it fundamental counting principle or the counting rule. It is a way to figure out the number of outcomes in a probability problem. Basically, you will multiply the events together to get the total number of outcomes. Ito parang may formula na ito. Okay? Let us have this. If a choice consists of 2 steps, the first of which can be done in P ways, we will represent it as P. And for each of these, the second can be done in Q ways. Then the whole choice can be done in P, Q ways or P times Q ways. Okay. Para mas maintindihan natin, i-concretize natin dito sa given problem or example number 1. Mahilig tayo sa bag, di ba mga anak? Okay, gagaya din kanina sa damit. Kung meron ka lang 3 pantalon, 2 t-shirt, 2 balanggot, pwede kang makabuo ng different outfit of the day. Ganon din kung meron kayong mga bags. O siguro, yung mga may madaming bags dyan. Okay, pahingi naman. Okay. So, AJ Bag Factory manufactures ladies' bags in 8 styles, 6 colors, and 4 sizes. How many different bags are available? Okay. So, let us represent the style as P, yung colors as our Q, and size R. So, we'll just multiply the choices. So, we have P times Q times R, which are 8, 6, and 4. So multiplying them together, we have 192 bags. Okay, ang dami pala, di ba? Kung mayroon kang 8 style, 6 na kulay, at 4 na sizes, merong possible outcomes na 192. Okay, ganun kadami. Okay? So let us have example number 2. Ito, masarap ito. Ito ang palaging ino-order naming merienda. Pang mabilisang merienda. Kahapon, naglibre si Ma'am Merly. Thank you. Baka naman ulit ngayon, Ma'am Merly. Baka gusto mong ulitin, Ma'am. A pizza can be ordered with 3 choices of size. Small, medium, or large. 4 choices of crust. Thin, thick, crispy, or regular. And 5 choices of toppings, beef, bacon, pepperoni, cheese, and mushroom. How many one-topping pizzas can be ordered? Okay. So, gamitin lang natin yung formula natin. So, 3 times 4 times 5. So, meron tayong option na 60. Okay. Kung gusto nyong ilista isa-isa kung ano yung gusto nyo, pwede rin. Gamitin ninyo ang table form, tree diagram, or systematic listing. Kasi 60 yan, ang dami nyong pamimilian. Example nga, Ma'am Mardy, kung ano ang pwede dyan? Okay, small, thin, beef. Kay Ma'am Janice, may recitation tayo. Small, thin, and bacon. Sabi ni Ma'am Judith.
Ako ma'am, large, crispy, and mushroom.
Wow, ang sarap. Large. Kayang-kaya ni Ma'am Mylene ang large. Ganon din kay Ma'am Ella. Large din ang gusto niya.
I want it large, thick.
Si Ma'am Jenny kaya.
Ako, syempre, ang gusto ko, large, thick, cheese.
Wow! Cheesy! Okay, nasana naintindihan nyo, anak, yung ating systematic listing and fundamental counting principle. Ganun lang kadali, mga anak. Okay, let us have question number 3, Ma'am Ella.
Ayan, thank you so much, ma'am, sa pagpapatakam sa amin at sana pagbalik natin doon, may ganyan na talaga.
Sana.
Okay, what is the correct answer, Ma'am Jen, sa ating tanong? Ang ganda ng tanong na to.
For question number 3, there are 42 ways.
Paano kaya yan nakuha? Siyempre, papasok ka sa pito.
Tapos 6 na lang yung pagpipilian mo paglabas.
Kasi hindi ka na dadaan dun sa dinaanan mo.
Sa pagpasok mo, meron ka 7 pagpipilian. Pero paglabas mo, 6 na lang.
Huwag mo nang dadaanan yung pinagdaanan mo. Okay. Diba?
Kanina sabi mo, sana lahat binabalikan.
Hindi, pinto lang talaga tayo.
Parang may hugot ka, Ma'am Ella.
Pinto tayo. Pero kay Ma'am Merly, pizza. Okay? Congratulations sa mga nakabigay dyan ng mga correct answers. Joseph Raul Sadiwa, JB Bialamo, Christoph Kalika, Cassandra Javier, Arian Faye Carnate, Kate Magaway, TJ Antoli, Ray Marwan, Lizary Apaga, and Ashley Timoteo.
Ayan.
Sino kaya ang
Spin
maswerte?
na ang ating winner. Siya ulit. Jimmy Miao.
Itong
Swerte lang talaga.
Na pwedeng balik-balikan yung nananalo ka.
Yung nananalo.
Yes.
Yan ang pwedeng pabalik-balik.
Yes. Mga swerte, pagka pwede ka balik-balik, pagka malungkot, wag ka na, magkabalik-balik ba? Okay, congratulations anak sa iyong muling pagkapanalo. Kaya naman, eto na ang susunod nating activity. It's your turn. Diba? Ayan. So, paano ba ang sistema dito? Tanungin natin ang ating learning facilitator, Ma'am Mylene Geraldine.
Okay, ganito ang mechanics natin, anak, dito sa It's Your Turn. Babasahin natin yung question number 1 and then isesend nyo yung sagot sa ating chat box. Pipiliin ng ating mga electronic organizers yung unang makakapag-send, yung first 10 na makakapag-send. iroroleta din natin mga anak para may chance yung mga medyo nahuling nag-tune in sa ating dance radio. Okay, ito na yung unang question natin. Ba't may mga nagsagot na? Kasi nabasa na nila. Okay, ulitin natin. Socrates has 5 shirts, 3 pairs of pants, and 4 pairs of socks. How many different outfits can Socrates choose with a shirt, pair of pants, and a pair of socks? So habang naghihintay siguro tayo, Ma'am Ruela, ng mga sagot ng mga bata sa chat box, kanta ka muna, Ma'am, ng kanta ni Moira.
Ay, talaga ba?
Yan.
Okay. Ay, paubaya.
Paubaya ulit?
Baka hindi tayo makauwi dito. Okay.
Hindi daw siya nagpapaubaya.
Ayan. Ang dami nagko-comment, Ma'am Mai. Oh, ang ganda, iba-ibang
Yes,
sections.
sige nga, tingnan nga natin kung sino yung mga kauna-unahang 10 makakapagpadala.
Ito, mahirap ang trabaho ng mga DTI
Oo,
ngayon.
yan, trabaho ngayon ng...
Huli.
Oo,
Hindi
kung
bali,
sino
full,
ang nauna.
full force naman tayo, Ma'am Ella, di ba?
Sa
Kasi
screen
meron
nila.
tayong masarap na
Pizza.
ulam mamaya.
Wala pala tayo
Oo,
mamaya.
Pero
yun ang-
gusto ko pa rin yung pizza mo. Baka pagbalahin mo, nagpa-order na si Ma'am, narinig niya. O, di ba?
Nakikinig kaya si Mami ngayon?
Okay, tingnan natin.
Nandyan lang
Busy
siya,
sila.
Busy na yung atin. Di bali, 3 sila.
Oh,
Kaya madali lang nilang mahuli yung 10
may
tamang
mga
sagot, mga
SPE,
anak.
SPJ, Socrates,
Ayan.
Copernicus, Aristotle, Lavender. Ayan, si Ma'am Merly. Congrats to our math. Roulette
hindi ko
winner.
na-catch yung name niya.
Oo, pero makakatch mo yung pizza, ma'am. Okay. Tingnan natin.
Eh kasi kaya hindi niya na-catch. Nag-order siya ng pizza.
Okay, ayan. Nag-expect tuloy ako talaga, partner, dyan. Tingnan natin, ha?
Sige,
Ang
Ma'am
ganda.
Ella, magtingin ka na lang ng magandang comments natin dyan sa chat
Okay.
box.
Oo, ang dami ng sagot, ma'am. Sa kanilang pagpipilian na.
Ang galing nila kasi
galing.
nababasa na kasi nila. Sawan muna tayo mga anak mamaya yung
one
sagot
muna,
nyo sa
ha?
2.
Pasla, laging isa
Ulitin nyo
muna,
na lang
number 1.
mamaya pagka naruleta na natin yung question number 1.
Oo.
Tsaka nyo i-forward yung sagot nyo ng number 2.
Yes, hindi kasi
Yan,
pwedeng
kumpleto
sabay-sabay.
na ba?
Isa lang
DTI
muna.
representative.
Yes. Isa lang muna ang
Yan,
sasagutan
ongoing
natin.
na mga anak. Tignan na natin
ng
kung
sagot.
medyo may pray-pray na kayo.
Sige, Ma'am
Medyo
Maylin,
minamalat
go.
ako, ma'am, kaya hindi pwede. Ay, si Ma'am Jen.
Kaya. Nag-usap na nga kami. Gusto niyang bumili ng mic na walang wire. Para kahit umakit sa 3rd floor, kaya-kaya.
Rinig pa rin.
Rinig pa rin. Yes.
Ay, ready na daw.
Ayan, tingnan natin, Ma'am
Okay,
Jen.
tingnan natin
Sino ba?
kung sino
So, ito yung
ang...
mga nakasagot ng ating question number 1. Joseph Ralph Sadiwa, Kate Magaway, Nora Rosete, John Lester Lopez, Arian Faye Carnate, Princess Althea Mabuti, Gerson Marinay, Cassandra Javier, Liza Riapaga, and Jessler Acedo.
Ayan, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Ang correct answer
Ayan,
ay
spin na natin.
60. 60.
60.
Paano nakuha yung 60 mga anak, di ba? Gaya nung pinaliwanag kanina ni Ma'am Lorelie, doon sa ating fundamental counting principle techniques, mumultiply lang natin yung 5, yung 3, yung 4. So, pag minultiply natin yon, magbibigay ng product na 60.
Congratulations.
Okay. Wow, John Lester! Okay, congratulations.
Okay.
Doon na tayo sa pangalawa.
Ayan mga anak yung nag-send kaninang mga answer.
Ulitin nyo mga anak. You have a photo that you want to mat and frame. You can choose from a blue, purple, red, and green mat and a metal or wood frame. How many different ways you could frame this photo with one mat and one frame? Sagot-sagot na ulit mga anak.
Dami
Yung
na
mga nauna
sumasagot.
kanina, ulitin ninyo para alam na natin na yung number 2 question yung sinasagot ninyo.
Uso pa ba ang photo frame ngayon?
Picture ng kasal. Ganun.
Wedding lang, wedding picture lang. ang
Ma'am Ella, saan
pinaframe.
nakasabit yung wedding photo mo?
Sasabitan niya, ma'am.
Dati uso din ng cross stitch na may pangalan nyo.
Oo.
Pero nung wala na, na-broke na.
Ayan, talagang nagkaroon ng maraming trabaho ngayon yung mga electronic raffle organizers
Para masulit
natin.
daw sila ngayon.
Abalang-abala sila sa paghuli ng mga sagot ninyong mga anak. Kaya
Si
send
Kambal
lang ng
talagang
send.
inuulit-ulit yung Kambal yung mga... Kambal din ang sagot nila.
Kambal din yung premyo
Si
niya.
Asli, no, talagang tinadtad nila. Kasama Agatha, John Lester, Jamie, Arian,
Napaka-active nila. Silang laging
John
nila
Lester. O, diba? Tuwing may lumilitaw, isa-shoutout natin. Ayan, Jamie Miel, Aaron Dave Tadana, Kate Magaway, Mariah or Maria Adelfa, Sweetel Faith. Okay.
Bilis.
Ayan.
Ang
Meron
gagaling
na tayong
nila.
10. At
Kasi
ang
naintindihan nila ng maayos yung lesson natin.
Okay, thank you so much po. Ang correct answer natin ay 8.
Okay, shout out sa mga nakakuha ng tamang sagot.
Yes.
Okay, Asli Timoteo, Lizary Apaga, Joseph Ralph Sadiwa, Jamie Miel Lamog, Nora Rosete, Cassandra Javier, Kate Magaway, Sweet of Faith Arenzana, and Gerson Marinay.
Ayan, congratulations,
Congratulations
sa inyo.
sa inyong lahat.
Yes.
Sino ang mapalad na winner natin ngayon?
Ang swerte mo, Gerson Marina.
Congratulations,
Kalaman ay...
Gerson.
Okay.
Crimson.
Ayan. Ang saya-saya. Maraming salamat po sa mga nag-join at I hope naintindihan yung maigi dahil sa effort ng ating mga learning facilitators. Kaya naman, may we call our learning facilitators again for the summary of what we have discussed. Go, go, go po.
Parang
Okay.
hindi
Let
kayo
us
masyadong
summarize.
na-expose ngayon. Ang laki-laki ng laptop ni Sarah.
There are different ways to count the number of outcomes in an experiment. Una, the use of table. Two, the use of tree diagram. Yung tree doon, hindi yung tree na tree, kundi T-R-E-E. Correction po. The use of systematic listing and the use of fundamental counting principle. Okay, let us differentiate tree diagram and fundamental counting principle kasi yun yung popular. Okay. A tree diagram is used to show all of the possible outcomes or sample space in a probability experiment. Ito kung mga maliliit lang, sabi ni Ma'am Mylene kanina. The fundamental counting principle can be used to count the number of possible outcomes given an event that can happen in same number of ways, followed by another event that can happen in same number of in some number of different ways. Okay? Counting outcomes. So when should I use a tree diagram or the fundamental counting principle? A tree diagram is used to, 1, show sample space, kung gusto nating makita lahat yung mga possible outcomes. 2, to count the number of preferred outcomes. Ginagamitan natin siya ng tree diagram. And fundamental counting principle can be used to count the total number of outcomes. Okay? Ma'am Rowella, pakibasa mo nga itong napakaganda nating quotation ngayong araw na to.
Ayan. Yes, sabi nga po ni Woodrow M. Kroll, concentrate on counting your blessings and you'll have little time to count anything else. Ang ganda.
Paliwanag mo nga ng konti yan, Ma'am Ella.
Count
Basahin
your
lang
blessings.
Natin, bilangin lang natin blessings.
True.
Hindi yung kung ilang beses na siyang nag-cheat, nagsinungaling.
True. Okay.
Blessings lang.
Ayan. Speaking of blessings, maraming salamat po sa blessing ng mga nakasama natin ngayong araw. And of course, salamat po sa generous benefactor of Matroleta Prizes. God bless you more po kay Ma'am Larna Tan Nevado and Engineer Ali J. Reyes Bagulo.
Yan, of course. Maraming salamat sa ating nagwagwapuhang technical
Gusto ko yung
specialist.
gwapo talaga.
Yan, talaga naman. Tingnan mo, partner. Sino dyan pinakagwapo?
Si Sir Joshel.
Oh,
Okay.
si Teacher Mark D. Bagamaspad, Teacher Joshua Reson M. Guillermo, and Teacher Dennis U. Mendoza.
Yes. Maraming salamat din po sa ating...
Maraming salamat din po sa ating Quality Assurance Officer, Ma'am Merlinda D. Dante, ang aming Head Teacher 5 at Supervising Head ng aming Math Learning Area. And syempre sa ating Head Teacher 5, ang ating Officer in Charge, Ma'am Ophelia S. Ralutin. Thank you so much po.
Sa laki ng like sign ni Mami, mukhang approve yung pizza. Sa ating discussants ngayon, na talagang pinaghandaan at talagang naintindihan ng ating mga estudyante, maraming salamat po kay Teacher Mylene J. Ralutin, ang ating presentation designer and RBI scriptwriter. And of course, kay Teacher Lorely Vinitura, talagang in-explain ng mabuti. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. And of course, nandyan din ang ating electronic raffle organizers na sulit ngayong araw. Teacher Judy Desgamilo, PowerPoint presenter, and Teacher Janice Bills A. Simon, Teacher Mardy C. De la Cruz. Ayan. And of course, kami po, ang inyong nakasama. My name is Teacher Rowella S. Santos.
And I am Teacher Jenny D. Carino.
Ayan, see you again next time on Sabay-Sabay! Ay, okay. Bago tayo magsabay-sabay. Ang saya-saya kasi.
May oras pa tayo,
Ngayon
Mamela.
lang tayo ginanito ba, hindi tayo nakaabot ng oras. So, sulitin natin. Gusto ko lang pong ipaalala sa ating mga mag-aaral. June 10, 2022, retrieval of outputs po and distribution ng mga modules. Retrieval of outputs and retrieval ng modules po na ibabalik po ninyo. Dahil wala na pong susunod. Ito na talaga ang huling pagkakataon na mag-submit tayo. Okay. So, kaya sana po bago po ang araw na ito, ay makapag-submit po lahat ng ating mga estudyante, kahit po face-to-face or pure modular po kayo, communicate po ninyo ang inyong mga teachers sa lahat ng subject para sa mga requirements na kailangan nyong isubmit dahil magkakaroon din po tayo ng classroom recognition program. Ayan, kaya naman sana maging mataas ang grades nyo for fourth quarter. Ito po ay sa June 7, 2022. Maraming salamat po sa pag-join ninyo. Ito na talaga ang aking sasabihin. See you again next time on Sabay-Sabay!
Math Alive sa Facebook Live! Bye-bye!
Bye! See you again next week!
Okay.
Yeah!
Bye!
Algebra, intermediate algebra, trigonometry, elementary algebra, geometry, mga aralin. Kahit saan, kahit kailan, mathematics, maaasahan, inyong tututukan dito sa 106.3 DWDR-FM. Basta Dance Radio, learning is amazing! Ito ang 106.3 Dance Radio. Dance Radio.
Prepare yourself.
Ang silid-aralan sa radyo, hatid namin ay makabagong paraan ng pagtuturo at kalaman. Mapaumaga, tanghali o hapon man yan. Ang istasyong magbibigay impormasyon kahit saan man.
For something big.
Alright, here we go.
106.3 Dance Radio. Doña Aurora National High School, Santa Rita, Aurora, Isabela.
This
106.3 DWDR-FM.